Right, we should be live. We've got a bit of cash, so I'm going to spend that straight away. We've got to get at least our last truck. What do we got? Looks like it might be that one. Maximum of 12. Not really designed for heavy cargo, is it? No. Kind of like bleh. A bit on there, mid lift. Kind of balance. Will do. What's next? Exclusive in Blick. Looks okay to me. Red stitching, happy with that. Oh no, it's not stitching, it's the belt. Duh. Okay, we'll leave that as it is. Colors, we won't have much because I've taken off half the blimmin' stuff. Trying to get this to work. I still don't know if the game is running smoothly, but we'll find out when we get to it. I don't know what the hell that is. Enable them all, just to make sure I've got all the in. Not even change the color. That one's the crap. That'll do, I think. Hey Gareth, good morning. How are you? How are you enjoying the lovely weather we're having at the moment? Yeah, lots of wind, lots of rain. Started working the car yesterday, get some things sorted on it. The car's half stripped. I'm hoping water's not getting into the car. Ah well, I'll get it back together later. I'm hoping that it dries up a bit because it's been bucketing down since. It probably wasn't the best of ideas to work on the car when I did, but hey, what are you going to do? You shall paint the wheels over here. That was wrong. What's going on here? Shall we have a look? That. Yep, it is indeed very shit, shall we say. Hasn't been too bad though. I mean, you know, maybe I'm missing most of the wind. It's just rain more than anything. I sworn I just did that. Which is what's going on down here? Let me put some. Mostly that side of this plastical painted. Painted. Vector or paint. No idea what I'm up with there. On the handles. Paint. Oh, we've got badges. Oh, we can do painted. I like that you can actually paint some trucks. Shame it's not on all. Mirrors. Full paint. It does feel like that, doesn't it? I'm gonna need a boat. Lucky enough, I live on a hill, so it's pretty good, even though the sea's right down the road. Brushed metal plastic, huh? Okay. That was, I don't know, I like the black. I like it if you go all brushed. Aren't. Do some aspects of it. Choices, choices, choices. Plastic. Paint that. Okay. I don't know. It's letting you paint nearly everything. It's like, what? Do that brushed metal. Then that looks kind of. Do a brushed metal paint. Right, where's the grill part and the middle metal? Plastic, 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 plastic. Paint and logo. That's just a lot of yellow. I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do by there. Maybe that. I don't want to go all painted. I want a bit of contrast. Plastic. Fix that. Nice. What have we got going on here then? Paint. Roof. Don't know if I want that there. That might change in a minute. Plastic painted. think I've took off half my accessory lists, trying to filter out what's working, what's not. That's on, but I'm not getting any accessories coming in, so I'll have to look at that another time. I'm not a fan of lights everywhere, but I would like to get some small LED lights. And my horns have vanished. I took them off because they were causing a loading problem. But any other covers that I may be missing? I think that'll do for now. Don't even know if I've got a working sound mod for this truck. I guess we'll soon find out. Right then, confirm. Purchase. And we need to dump this in the garage. Lot, okay. Needs to be in the skip. God, some people, I don't know. I can't even see, look at that. Good to see that people, you know, are so picky over the trucks they drive in the game. I don't mind driving different trucks. I kind of find it fun. That down and can't go back further. Don't want to go down any lower because I feel like I'll be sitting on the seat itself. Need to bring the wheel down. That'll do. No. That means I might need to go by there. I don't know. Try that for now. Okay. Jobs. Find out what we got, shall we? Well, you've not seen the what was it? Scan Your T. I haven't been able to get that mod working again. I need to see if I can find a fresh download of it. I've seen people using it, so unless they've got an older version of the game, I don't know. But mine just won't work. It won't hitch up to anything, so I'll try a fresh download when I remember to actually look for a download. Right, and what are we looking for? It's massive. 64, 67, 68, holy crap. Excuse me. Not bad, actually. 1. I'd rather earn a bit more, though. Then that's a longer run as well. We're looking at a 14-hour drive. Or do we take that one, which is 25 ton? It's 5 hours. That one, 6 hours. Nah, we'll do the big one. I haven't done that for a while. Let's do that. Yeah, the T-cab. Let's go pick it up then. Those mirrors look absolutely massive.
Go straight on.
Not bad. I'm liking this at the moment.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Right away, you got me.
Turn left. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Lovely. can't see out my mirrors properly. That's terrible. Mind you, I was using a mod for the mirrors, but I've taken that off because I've seen that in the game log that mirror was causing errors, so just to be on the safe side, I've taken that off. Can't see out that one at all, so there's not even any point in setting that one up. I'm even remotely in on that one. Nope, not. Too far over, I should have checked the other side. This is really weird. Looks like it's in on one and out on the other all the time. There we go. Sounds nicer inside than it does outside.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Right, let's make a move. Got 14 hours of this. You got any plans for the day then, Gareth, or just gonna have a chill day?
Keep right, and then exit right.
I'm just playing this, hopefully around 2-3 o'clock. The weather will give me a little bit of a break and stop raining, which means then I can plug the car back
Exit
in.
right.
Plug the lights back in that I stripped out, and see if I can get it all put back together so I can use it tonight on the road. Gonna crack on with some farming, is it? Oop, there's a car right next to me. Again, I've been playing around with the mods to see if I can get sports cars and bikes back in. Not seeing anything at the moment though. Maybe I'll take the sound mods out for those and see if it helps. Gonna see plenty of speeding offences.
Go straight on.
Car is still next to me. Go away. I want to pull in. There we go. You know what? I like this truck from Renault. It's not that bad, actually. Granted, I haven't taken anything absolutely massive with it, but sounds alright. Seems to drive alright. It's 80, let's do 85. Try not to abuse the speed too much. As they change the limit back down to 70, great. Got a nice big fuel tank at least. We've got 730 litres on board at the moment. We've got 869 kilometres to go. Chances are we'll have plenty of fuel to do this job. Hey Jonathan, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Even after buying that truck now, we still got 554,000, so I might buy another garage and fill that up with trucks. Because the more money we've got coming in, the better. Oh, that wasn't good. I think you might want to just stay put for the day and not go anywhere. You're not having any good luck this morning, that's for sure. Mind you saying that, I've been up since like 4:30, 5 o'clock. I've got a shoulder that's aching, which I haven't taken any tablets for, but I think I might, because even just changing the gear shifter on this now, I can feel my shoulder aching, so I might have to take some tablets. See if I can get that calmed down. But I didn't do anything as crazy as banging my head. Then, and I messed up what they were. They sounded tasty though. Well, I mean, it depends, as long as you didn't knock yourself out. Because then there's always a worry of concussion. But if it's just banged your head and you've just got a little bruise, you'll probably be okay. But it's worth telling somebody just so they can keep an eye on you, just in case you happen to pass out for whatever reason. But if you've knocked yourself out,
keep right, and then exit right.
See, that's a sports car of some form. That's at least something's working. And it's always worth telling somebody just
exit
in case.
Right.
I should know. When I was a kid, oof. I came off my bike, knocked myself out. This was in the middle of the night, no one was around. Came off my bike, knocked myself out. Woke up in the middle of the road, rode home, put myself to bed. Yeah, my mother wasn't impressed. Well, it's something you need to keep an eye on. I wouldn't know what the
keep
rules
right,
are about
and then exit right.
head pains from a knock, something like that. I'd have to look up, to be honest. I'm sure that we would say no if it carries on at some point.
Exit
You might
right.
want to get it checked out. Oh, come on, don't go so slow. Feels really tight down here in this cab. Again, it's one of these where I feel like I'm just sitting too close to the dash in this, and I just want to pull myself away and... ugh. Can you? I believe so. I think you can have it configured any way you like. Because you could literally have that view and the view I've got there, so have a view of the full front of the window.
Keep right, and then exit right.
If I remember correctly, you can use up to 4 monitors. You can do 3 across and 1 down for your gauges and everything.
Exit right.
So if you had the room, you could have another monitor below that would give you gauge and the wheel. I wonder if you could actually mount a monitor below, like a small one. It would hit my lap though. It would be on my legs. I'd have to angle it up or something. That'd be kind of funky, really. It was 1913 in game. It was coming at 7:15. section of roads. This will add to the map.
Go straight on.
Well, even if you used it, you know, as just an extra screen, so you're viewing something else, you know, whether that be reading, whether it be watching YouTube itself whilst you're playing a game, whether you actually use it so you can have more than one screen for the game itself. It's down to you how you configure it. It's down to how and what you want to do. What you got to remember though, having another screen does put extra load on the game. Make sure you've got a good enough graphics card to be able to do that.
Go straight on. At the roundabout, take the third exit.
He's going all the way around like I am.
Exit now.
$1060. I would have thought so, to be honest. It's not a bad little car, to be honest. Well, put it this way, if it's not, it just means you've got a monitor that you may just use for, I don't know, YouTube videos instead of actually the game, and if you upgrade your graphics card later on, then you know for sure it'll probably work. I'll be surprised if it doesn't. But if you do decide to get a second monitor that you want to use with your games, go for the same monitor, or at least as close as. So if you're running, say, a VA panel, then buy a VA, go for the same size, because it just makes matching them together a lot easier. I used to have a Hans G monitor once upon a time. It was a TN, my first TN, and my first and only TN panel. Soon got rid of that. I was like, yeah, I need better. But that was years ago, before I even got into sim driving at all. It was like one of the first screens I ever purchased. Live and learn. Come a long way now, though. I think they do like 27-inch, 144 hertz VA. That's supposed to be quite good.
Go straight on.
When I bought mine, it was very much a budget monitor. Not to be sniffed. That monitor's a monitor at the end of the day. I mean, you've got two ways. You've got two ways of doing it as well. You can either go for a, you know, I don't know how good the monitor is that you do have. You know, if you're thinking, oh, you know what, it isn't the best, I want to have a better monitor, you could always buy a second screen, make that your first monitor because it's hopefully a better quality monitor, and then have the Hans G as a secondary monitor. But you need to think what you want to do long term. So if What I'm basically saying is, if the screen you've already got really isn't up to much, then go for the best screen you can afford for your second screen. Make that your primary screen. Keep the hands G as a secondary one, which you can use for now, with the thought to replace that further down the line. But up to you on that one, because I've got no way of telling what it is, how good it is, or whatever, you know. I think TVs are going to be playing a part sooner or later. You wait now. We'll probably have 40-inch G-Sync compatible TVs at some point. Because let's face it, there's TVs out there now that are G-Sync compatible from LG. I think there's even some now from Sony, maybe. Or even FreeSync. I don't know. I can't remember if it's G-Sync or FreeSync. I can't remember which way it is. But it'll start filtering down to the other models at some point. Maybe a couple of years down the line. Oh, I get that. You can always give them a nudge though and tell them what a good monitor is by pointing them in the right direction of a screen that you've seen a review of. Everybody works to a budget.
Go straight on.
Ooh, he's in the wrong lane. I've got the headlights on. Doesn't feel like I have though. Look at that. Not a huge difference, is it? Oh, man, I need coffee and plenty of it.
Keep left, and then continue straight on.
Slowly running.
Go straight on.
Alright, copper, you got me.
Go straight on.
Still got 7 hours 41.
Keep right.
I'll be pulling off up ahead on this one. I need to turn this down a bit, it's quite loud in my head. Ah, it's bad time.
Exit right.
Got a nice engine note on this one, I quite like it. Dude, are you waiting for me or are you going? Nope, he's going. disappointed with this truck, but actually it's not bad. Actually, I think it was the Iveco was absolutely shocking. That was a terrible truck. This is way better. Out the window, seeing what the weather's doing. Yes, it's still windy. Yes, it's still wet. And the horn ain't bad. I've heard worse. Everywhere around here. Right, we're switching over to the single screen for this bit because it's getting dark. Lets you see a little bit more. 6 hours, 18 hours. Blah, 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 blah. We might stop here actually and get a rest. Get it back to daytime. That's better. Cool. So when you press the parking brake, you get the beep. Take it off. Tiny little bone. To get there, 6 hours ETA currently, and my drivers are bringing in some cash. That takes us up to 645,000. It's nice. It's a little sluggish up the hills, but that's be expected. It's not the most powerful truck out there. Fuel 580 litres, 432 kilometres to go. I'll set the camera up one day so you can see the full width of the screens. It's going to be crazy. I'll probably have to stand out of camera shot because it'll probably. I'm worried that that's probably going to hit the back of the chair, so all you see is the back of the chair. But I'll see if I can find a way where I can get that to work. because that is not where you see that mirror there on my second screen here. That's not even halfway down the monitor. It's like probably just a quarter. Crazy how much more view I've got. Through the miles anyway, down to 5 hours 14 minutes. Still can't get that damn bike mod to work, it's annoying me. I think it's the sound file. So when we get there, might stop and get a cup of coffee, have a look at the profile, take some of the sound mods out, just to see if I can get some more traffic on the road. Well, not more, but different traffic, I should say. To anybody else out there watching, don't forget you can jump in the chat. You're more than welcome to say hello. Let us know if you're enjoying the stream or not. Maybe I should look into, that's a point, I could look into getting trailers for myself, couldn't I? I love I can zoom all that way out, that is awesome. travel. Glad I managed to skip around that lot. Hours 22 remaining. All this is new road as well, so this is adding to the map progress. Last time I looked at the map, we were on 38%, so we should be hitting 40% soon enough, I would have thought. Especially if I travel more Central Europe, we'll be able to cover more roads quicker. Actually, I need to check after this job and see where we are. Some of the sports cars are loading in, which is nice. Just want to get the bikes working. I don't even know if I've got the buses working. I need to check that as well. Hey Throttle, how you doing? Where I'm at? Not a clue at the moment. Let's have a look. I'm there just outside Frankfurt by the looks of it. Stuttgart and all of that. So I'm travelling, well, I'm heading to Frankfurt, so. We're slap bang in the middle of that lot. Nearly there. We're 2 hours and 8 minutes out from the destination. Tesla. Oh, there we are. Signs now appear after I did that. Great. Hello there, CS12. This is the Renault. I built it before we started driving out. Do you know what? I quite like the Renault. It's not a bad truck, actually. It's got a nice sound. I'm guessing I've got a mod on there. I can't remember. You know, let's see if we can do a nice external shot. I don't know. That'll do before I drive off into the road somewhere, into the barriers. Yeah, I might look at trailers next now, so got to get a couple of trailers on the go. So I don't know whether to go for trailers or get at least another 2 or 3 garages sorted first, because the money's coming in at the moment. Trailers are relatively cheap. But I'm thinking I might just do 2 garages and trucks for them, and then look at trailers. Because by having another 2 garages working full time for me, that'll give me so much more money. Because once I've got like $1 million in the bank and the money's pouring in on top of that, that's half your worries gone. It only takes, well, it's 100,000 per truck, say, for your garages, and it's 5 per garage, so, you know, you can chomp through the money fairly quickly when you're buying garages.
Go straight on.
Trucks take ferries? What, you mean ferry crossings? Yeah, they can go on ferries. What is he carrying? Looks like a giant boob. Not convinced on the texture of that container, that looks a bit dodgy. $2,000 in pink. I'll have that. Must be from one of the newer drivers. Right, we're going to be turning, so... I'll pull him behind this guy. Not with the effort of trying to get around him.
And then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Remaining. We'll be there now. We'll be just down the road.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Go straight on.
Lights.
Go straight on.
Well, you've had fun doing that, haven't you? Think you've enjoyed yourself? Why not?
ready to turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
It must be down behind there then. Yep, it's down there. Can we get a nice sharp turn? We are in, nice and clean. Right, let's have a look. What have they got? Oh, they've got a duel. 25. Low pay on that though. They're all pretty crummy actually. What have they got nearby? Hour. That might be worth doing. Goes into France anyway. Done one like that. It's from 67 to 50. Tell you what, I want to do that thing first, don't I? So profile, yes please. I'll take off that, and I'll do the bus one as well, just to see if that's stopping things from loading in. The red could be the case. We shall see. Wait for it to load now, which takes forever because there's so much crap loading in. Let's wait until I start putting pro mods back in. That's going to be a headache. Right, so before we go any further, I'm going to get a cup of coffee, so I shall be back in a minute or two, and then we'll carry on. Okay, that took longer than expected. Apologies. Doing all that, you end up having a phone call. Lovely. Right, mouse. Jobs. Have a look again. What do we got? I'm tempted to take that one because it gives us a bit more money as well. 14 hours. Dude, that's 30 hours. Some of it's just ferry, but still. You're not making as much money. Yeah, I think I'll go with that one. Let's do it. Can't see anything there, can we? Looks like it's about to belt down and rain in the game as well, to be honest. Destination's coming up.
And then turn left. Turn left. Turn right.
Drivers are bringing in the money quite well. That's another.
Get ready to turn left.
I think it was.
Turn left, and then turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Right. I might get myself a trailer. Do this job and we'll have a look at trailers then. Oops, put it in the right gear would be handy as well.
Turn left. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Hey Jonathan, what shifter? Do you mean the truck shifter or the actual H pattern shifter?
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
I use the Alma man shifter.
Exit now.
Great place to stop. All the Alma shifters are good. You know, can't complain. At the end of the day, they all pretty much do the same thing. I don't think anybody would be disappointed with them. At the end of the day, they're real shifters.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Well, we've got a coach ahead. Well, we've actually got two, so that's a good sign. Question is, are we going to get any bikes?
Keep left, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
It was a little fast. Come on, get it around. So 13 hours and 50 for this one. That's coming up to 2 PM in the game. I think what I want to do as well is move the weather tab up a little bit. Oh, this is my truck, so I've got to put fuel on this. We might as well fill her up. While we're here, I want to put the rain back up. Pick it right the way down. I think it's too low. I think we'll have it there. Oh, you're gonna stop you? That's lovely. Should have one of these set as window. That one, but it's not doing anything. I know why, because that was an ATS, not this game. Let me do that now before I forget. Cameras. Keynote camera. The only problem is, it makes you look down. I don't want to look down. But it's a quick way of checking. specking to the side of you.
Keep left, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
So for me, with regards to the truck shifters, I went for the man one because of how it looks, because it's got the gloss black on it, which I like. 2 because it's got that extra switch.
Then turn right.
Polizia.
Turn right.
Hopefully we can leave them there then, because we'll go down here. Foot to the floor, it's not going any faster, but it's not going any slower. There we go, picking up now.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Go straight on.
No problem. I don't think I've seen any bikes yet, so I still can't get the bike mod to work. Arr. Nope, there's a bike. Thank God for that.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
What's that supposed to be? Trees that have been cut down? Oops. What a surprise. There's another 26,000. I don't know. Keep toying with the idea of buying more garages, but it's like, well, the money's coming in okay at the moment. And if I take longer jobs, it gives plenty of time for my drivers to earn money as well. To 776 kilometers, we should be fine. Hello there, Mitro. I'm doing very well. How are you? Hopefully I didn't murder your name. Need to get myself a GPS on the windscreen, I think. Yeah, so I need to get I need to get the accessories mod working so I can get the internal stuff working. Oh, here we go. I hate these tolls.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Back onto the main roads. That'll do very nicely. So try and keep the speeds up now. We've got another 9 hours 32 on this job. 26 hours to do the job in. On an ETA of 9 hours 30. So for some reason, for the bikes to appear, I have to take the bike sound mod off. Go figure. Maybe we can try and get that fixed and get the bike sound mod to work as well, but for now, at least the bikes are on. This is all new section of road. This will be added to the map. I didn't check the map last time to see what the percentage was, so I'll have a look at that again. That's when we drop this off, I think. Yeah, some of the sounds are working. It's weird. I'm not quite sure why some are, some aren't. But this is the thing with mods. Some there may be a little quirk of the mod and may not work with a given file. So, especially when you're using two mods, because you're using the bike pack from Jazzy Cats and then a sound pack to go with that. That isn't made by the same guy. So. If I can't get the sounds to work, then I'll put the latest pack on from Jazzy Cats on, which I've got.
Keep left.
Just haven't enabled it. What are we on about? Not turning right, but keep left. Carry on going straight. Oh, I've just got a Mitsubishi 4x4, nothing fancy. It's old now, but it's doing fine, so I got no plans on changing it. I don't know what I'd change to if I did. When I bought this one, I was planning on going for an Audi, but I ended up going for a Mitsubishi, go figure. But this car's been reliable. Those old boots, this one, all it's cost me is the usual discs and pads. That's about it. Oil changes. Otherwise, it's been bulletproof. Nah, too big, Shogun. This is only a small one. But then again, I do quite like the Peugeot, what is it, 308? Or 3008, sorry. That's quite a nice looking car. But I don't know. There's plenty of time. I'm not planning on changing soon, but by the time I'm ready to change, there'll be probably new stuff out to look at, you know. How are we doing a fuel? I put it to the test a while ago. Let's just say there was a section of road I didn't know that well, and there was water on the road. You certainly couldn't see the road. So I drove through anyway. I didn't realise how deep it was. It went through fine, but it was quite deep. I thought, it doesn't look too deep, I'll go through that. Let's just say the dip in the road I didn't gauge quite well. They're a classic car. Come on, don't make my mistake. I'm always running out of fuel, I am. Just be hopeful that if you do run out of fuel, it's on a flat or downward slope, because in this game you can actually roll it quite far. The last time I ran out of fuel, which is probably a video, probably about 2 or 3 videos ago, that truck went for ages, and we managed to get it to a fuel stop just by rolling the truck. We were lucky, it was flat. It may have been a slight downward slope, but it got me there, and that's what counts. Just when you know the truck is going to run out, just slap it straight into neutral straight away, or don't hit the brake. Just avoid anything else on the road. Make sure you haven't got a retarder on or anything, or engine braking. Paddy? So I'm guessing this is maybe some of the areas that will have a bit of TLC from SCS when they do their France update. See, I like those tolls where you can drive through like that. They should just do all the tolls like that. What's the money looking like? Still on 744,000, so it's gone back up quick. I mean, we spent, what, 200, 300,000. We got down to about 500,000. We're back up to nearly 800,000 where we were, so...
Keep left.
I think we'll have a look at buying 1 or 2 trailers.
Keep right, and then exit right.
And then we'll do a couple of garages.
Exit right. Keep left.
To the last remaining 5 hours. It's 21:20. This is supposed to be nearly 9:30 at night. I mean, we're only over in France, and I'm sure it's not supposed to be this bright. So I'd like to think by the time it hits 10 PM, it'll be dark-ish. Crazy bright. That's a good view to the left. Shame you guys can't see that.
Keep right.
Right, yep, it's starting to get dark now. Looks like we'll be heading on into the sunset. Another 35,000 from a driver. Forgot to get tablets for my shoulder. I just remembered because my shoulder just twinged. Ah, my god. That's not good.
Keep left.
Keep left. I'm gonna squeeze this car back off. Let me in. really nice skyline.
Keep left.
Right, let's change it back to game screen for now. We've got 3.5 hours to go. 22:56, 20 hours. If there's a sleep stop coming up, I'll grab that. Let's get the old map up to have a look. Nothing for the time being. Still, this is 11 PM and it's still got light.
Keep left.
Lamars. Yes, keep left. We're going left. Cruise control on. There's fuel. May stop here then.
Recomputing. Go straight on. Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Get some rest. Really? Right then, it would seem that we have a button that's causing the stream to stop. Let me just check something. We shouldn't have any hotkeys set up. Oh, there's no hotkey set up. Got an idea. Okay, I'm wondering if it's just me hitting the wrong button when I'm changing screens, which is always a possibility. Dig on the road again. Two hours 30 remaining. 518 litres on board.
Keep left.
186 kilometres to travel. The fuel's not an issue. Excuse me. So again, this is a new section of road. This is going to add to the map percentage. Another 12,000 pulled in.
Keep left.
Not bad sound on that one, Dave. Bit overkill. Must be the V6 version. Longer now, coming down to the last hour, so it's 1 hour 15 remaining. Must be a speed zone check or something here. Yep. What do I care? Straight in and get the fine. textures on that one. So after this we'll get a trailer and we'll do another job.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Not kind of sure. I don't even know if we've got any trailer mods. My god, there's so much stuff I've got to download, it's ridiculous.
Exit right. Turn right.
Destination on the map.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Is the question.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Oh, my luck, I've probably gone the wrong way yet again. Oh, it's not by here. Oh, it's something up there. Shit. Dead end by there, isn't it? I don't know if that's drive-in or not. Let's drive up. It looks like we can go around. No, we need to come in from the other side. That's a reverse, either reverse up it, which will be stupid. We need to reverse back down. We've gone the wrong way. Oh, that's close to the barrier. I didn't see that. Yeah, that's because he's reversed it in through there. That part of reversing would be easy, but to go around and all the way up to the top. Plus I have to turn the truck around, so seeing as I've got to turn the truck around, I might as well go the other way anyway. Watch the barrier. I was close to that wall. Oops. Didn't see those. Still facing the wrong way for the time being. I'm hoping there's a place to turn. Let me have a look. Steering view. Yeah, so if I back it up, drive into there, reverse it out, and then turn that way. If you can understand that one. I know what I'm doing. Now try going around this way, you find out now it's a dead end and you have to reverse it in. That'd be really stupid, wouldn't it? It's a bit tight up here, isn't it? I will leave it there, I think. So yeah, it's turn that around and then reverse up there would just be a longer way of doing it. It was just simpler just to go up that way. It sounds like, thanks very much. Let's drop that off. so we want trailers, do we not? Where's trailers? Trailer upgrades, truck upgrades, vehicle upgrades, trailer purchase. That's what we're after. Question is, what are we going to go for? Curtain cider, refrigerated, a dry freight moving floor. I think just the curtain cider for now might be good. You better get cracking in and get that tuned. We'll leave that as it is. I think we'll just look at the colours. Remember that. What did we have? And I need some skins for trailers as well, by the looks of it. Looked like that one worked. Yeah, textures are gone on those, so I'll have to get rid of those. Bayek. This is gonna be oh, I'm sure you'll crack it. How did we have there? We had red, didn't we? I want to go with the same colour though. Do I really? A bit lighter than the top. It's gonna be like driving a big huge banana. He's black. Can I have black, please? Okay, what else have we got? E F Auto lights. Don't think it needs that. Reflectors? That. Bath. Well, we could have Volvo, but we're not driving a Volvo, so. just do something like that. Right, what's going on here? What have they got? Right, we don't have any accessories because my accessories don't seem to be loading after I've changed a load of Alright, and we'll leave that as it is then. Then again, see, I'm not happy with that truck now. Uh-oh, I want to do that. Is that the one? I can't remember now. Something's banging outside. Wind's picking up a bit. Looks a bit more normal. At least we've got lights on the rear end on this one. Trying to decide what satellites I like. I think I might just go for that. Oh, can you do that? Yes, you can. Nice. We'll do that then. And I think we'll go with that. That's okay for now. Shit. We got it delivered to a garage, I think. Oh my god, I've forgotten what I'm doing. We'll use a quick hop. I'm not surprised. Oop, I think we've overcooked that one. Stalled it. Not quite the same colour, but it'll do. At least it's more matching with all black wheels. Right, jobs. We got one here. That will fit my truck. Holy shit. 38-hour drive, anybody? All the way into Romania? What the hell? That's 83.72 per mile. I think that's one of the highest I've had. Not a bad one. 66. 18-hour drive just into north of Italy. I might do that, actually. Let's do that. Yep. All right. Let's fill it by ear first. $765, please.
Turn left. Turn left.
I need to turn left. I don't know why I was driving straight on. So we'll go around the long way.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh yeah, you know, those pilots.
Turn left.
They earn their money, that's for sure, when they got conditions like they have now.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Beep. Right, cargo market. Pick up the job. We've got to go park this up and load up. Loading cargo. least that looks better. I need to change the shade of the colour on the cab. It's a little bit too bright in the cab. But otherwise, it's looking more like the part.
Turn left.
That was good timing, wasn't it?
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Come on. Stuck in the lights. Good start.
Go straight on.
And the lights again.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Now we've got to take a little bit more care because it's our own truck, our own trailer this time.
Get ready to turn left.
It'll cost us more in the long run if we do loads of damage.
Turn left. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
So 18 hours, 16 minutes. This is going to be fun. Heading from Calais to north of Italy. Actually, let's have a quick look at the map. We're on 40.23%. The looks of it, yep, that's all going to be new road right the way down. I like that. So that's a good run. Gotta get out of Calais area first to hit the new road.
Keep left. Exit left.
to get through the daytime driving, and then when we get to about 9-10 p.m. we can look at sleeping, because we've got a total of 41 hours to do the job. Current ETA is 17 hours. There's a 32k bridge cross. Well, there's plenty I haven't done yet. On a 40% map, I got shed loads to do. Want to get back up to about 60-70%, and then maybe I'll look at throwing pro mods back on. Because I went too far off and he decided to close in. That was close. Holy crap. I just wanted to have a look at my truck from the outside on the road. He got taken out. It's a little unstable. Need to work on that. Right, let's stop messing around. Let's get back to it, shall we? Sorry! Shit, I didn't see him. Crap. Let's have a look at the damage. We've got 4 on the truck, 0 on the trailer, 0 on the goods. So I'm okay with that. So budget about 5k for speeding fines and I'll be okay. Gotta move on.
Keep left.
Oh, how slow do you want to go? Come on. Flying up. Come on, mister. I want to turn in there. Right then. Let's take it easy now if we can. of difficult, but we'll try. Hello Equalizer, how you doing? How's your day? What's the day? 9th. Crying out loud, I got things to sort out.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Okay, we can come off by here. It's 15 hours is going to take a bit of a while to get done. I guess it was easy enough to do, yeah? What are they, like little metal plates that stick out and then you've got like a metal foot that sticks to the plate, or... I remember seeing a picture, but I don't know if they've changed the design in a while.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
And how much height adjustment do you get? So you can ask all the questions. I find it strange. I mean, that plate has to hold a hell of a lot of weight, because the rig itself is not exactly light. Alright, 6 inches. That's not a bad amount when you think about it. And what about that plate then? How many bolts are holding each plate in? Is it, what, 2-3 bolts? I'm guessing that plate's got to be what, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 mil thick, if not more. kind of tempted by having those feet, but the thing is then, if I do that, it means I've got to rejig everything. Which again makes me think maybe I should mount the monitor stand to the actual rig. Because then the whole thing will lift up then and I don't have to worry about adjusting the monitors. But then, I don't know. Yeah, it would have to be a hefty plate.
Go straight on.
Because that's a hell of a lot of weight, you know, just from the rig itself. Who cares about anybody sitting on top of that as well? Going well so far, 14 hours remaining. We started off with 18. What are you doing for your screens? Are your screens mounted to, Yeah. You didn't do it all in one day then. That's the thing, see, if I came round to doing what you've done, I don't think I need to be honest, because I've got no problem getting in and out. I think the beauty with mine is because I'm using a real car seat. The seat itself is quite thick, isn't it? It's from a car, whereas if you go for something like a bucket seat, you've got a very thin profile in comparison. Ended up like a sauna. Yeah. I know that if I ever come back to stripping my monitors down and the stand for the monitors, I know there's a few bits I need to adjust on that, but where it is now, it's doing the job and it's not going to fall over and it's fine. But I know I'd have to dismantle the whole thing and rebuild it, because there's a few tweaks I just want to do with how the feet are on
Go
the stand.
straight on.
Tweak how the monitors are mounted to the actual bracket. I think I'd invert it so the monitors hang down further rather than you got the bar there and the monitor is sitting there.
And then continue straight on.
It's the other way around. The bar is there and the monitors are hanging down.
Go straight on.
That'll give me more play in positioning. Oops. It's just a matter of inverting the brackets that they're mounted to, which is an easy job. But it means dismantling the whole thing. Plus, I need to make sure that the 3 bars that go across are perfectly level, because I got a feeling the left bar is slightly off, but I can't adjust it with all the monitors on, because that monitor does tilt ever so slightly, and because it's an ultra-wide, you do kind of see that tilt. Because this monitor here, I can't get perfect. So it probably needs everything taken off and rejigging that arm. But it's only a small amount out. It only bugs me a little bit. Bad on the run so far.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Go straight on. Keep right. Keep left.
Well, I like to think, since the first time I made the monitor stand, that I've learned a little bit more on how to get things sorted on it, so there'll be a day when I will end up stripping it down, maybe when I buy new monitors, or maybe if I move house, or maybe if I'm doing a major change to the rig, but until then I'm happy to leave it as it is, because I just know how involved it is to get all of that done. I mean, it's bad enough when you've got plenty of room, but because of where my stuff is, and I've got limited access, it's like I really don't want to be messing around with it unless I really, 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 really have to. I'd love to have a dedicated room for mine and have full access 360 all the way around the rig, but that's just not going to happen. Not unless I win the lottery and buy a new house. Ooh, that's a little bit quick. Got by. Turning in. Is he going to stop? Yes, he's going to stop. Get up the hill, come on. Yeah, I got no option though. I literally have the smallest space in the living room where I can fit the rig, and the front of the rig is jammed into that space. And it's kind of in at an angle as well, so the monitors actually block access to behind. And think of it like, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a little recess. The recess isn't deep enough to fit the rig into, but it's enough where you can poke the majority of it in. And obviously the front end of the rig is into that recess. It's annoying because in a way I could put the rig side on into the recess fully, but then I still wouldn't be able to access, and the monitors will still be sticking out into the room. So I've got it at an angle so the monitors don't stick out so much. Kind of awkward when you're using ultra wides. Had I used normal 16:9 screens, it wouldn't look so crazy. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. Beauties of yeah, an alcove. So the beauties of not having a wife to say no, you can't have that. Open sesame, there you go. The truck better stop. I mean, you can't miss me. Big yellow banana truck, for crying out loud. some of the bikes have sounds. I don't get it. Cruise back on.
Keep left.
Get down to... oh, there we are. We're nearly down to 10 hours. So this is, again, all new road for me, so this will all add to the map percentage, which we're now over 40%, so with a little luck we'll be on 41, 42 maybe. Assuming it's a good long stretch of road we're going to be hitting.
Keep left.
Change the truck itself, the cab, so it's not as white to the yellow. We're getting a little bit duller to match the rest. Fell asleep while driving. Well, that's not good. Did you total your truck, or were you actually stopped at the time? Fingers. Yummy. Well, so far it's been pretty uneventful. Well, you know, you're up early, so maybe a good little nap will help. I was only awake because of the damn wind. Howling against the side of the house woke me up. I was like, well, really? Woke me up, man. Whoa, that was a bit of a lag. Jesus. I wonder what that was. Oops, 100% damage. Time to just bin the job, I think, and start again. avoiding action on that one. Problem is with the games like ETS and ATS, you've got to be really wide awake to play the game, because I know for a fact that if I drive this game and I'm remotely tired, it'll put me to sleep. Just the noise of the engine just droning in your ears, like, oh. Next thing you know, you're asleep.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Hold on, we're exiting. No change.
Exit right.
Especially like a track like this, to me, this droning, that little burble it's got, that's enough to send me to sleep if I'm not careful.
Keep left, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Go straight on. Turning, so I want to get around this guy first.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
We've got 517 litres, 562 kilometres to go. Fuel should be okay. Oh, I'm going to have a little dabble on Project Cars 2 at some point, yeah? I haven't played that in a while. This area is looking a bit sparse and bland, but I'm guessing not much you can do when all you got is mountains either side of you. Although some of the grass textures could be redone. "47 minutes. outside.
That's so annoying.
And how long is this tunnel? Oh, we can breathe a sigh of relief as we come out the other side.
Go straight on.
Oh man, I thought that was going to crash then. That slowed right the way down. Slow down for that corner with that truck there. That was just a little too much. What's going on here? Straight on? Yeah.
Go straight on.
And then another tunnel. Joys. Less than 6 hours remaining, so that's flown by. We started off with what, 18 hours? Down to 6 hours remaining. Can't complain at all. hours drive before we need to sleep. I'm sure it looks better than it does in the game. See that biker. Ooh, he's right next to me. Holy shit. Alright, I'll go this way. I got no option. I nearly took him out. He's having a bad day. In there, not that it matters. Yeah, they could have done. I still think that's one of the areas that probably needs a revisit as well. The thing is, because they're... Jesus, there's another lag spike. Because they seem to be updating and improving their methods, it's leaving quite a few of the older areas a little bit worse for wear, shall we say. Well, I'm sure they'll get to it at some point. Flying by at the moment. Shit, I was going too fast. How much damage? Let's have a look. Ooh, 7%, 2% to the trailer. Gonna need a repair when we get there. Should have watched my speed. I think I was still doing over 20. fell asleep again. Someone's tired. What are you trying to say? There's a question for you then. What kind of things would you like to see SCS add to the game? Or change? I think they should implement a traffic density slider. Have a minimum, a medium, and a max that you can select. You know, so if you've got an all singing, all dancing gaming rig and you can push it, then you can max out. And of course, it calculates the traffic differently for each level, so you don't get all just trucks. It adds more cars and doesn't overdo the police. So it's not like doing the Gmod, where you would change the traffic there, and you know, you put it up to 10, and next thing you know, you've got 10 police cars around you. It would be good if they implement more things like that. Maybe have a view distance slider where you can have like max view distance, which means it draws all the way that you can possibly see. It gets rid of pop-up. So for those who, again, if you've got the PC and you want to get rid of pop-up, it's little things like that. I think that would make a big difference. Yeah, dirt effect on windows would be nice, so you can use the windscreen washers rather than just use it for rain. That's a good one. But again, it's not major mods, it's not like redesigning the game, it's little lifestyle tweaks, I think, more than anything that people would want. Yeah, but mods on multiplayer, I don't think there's anything to do with SCS, though. That's to do with how it's implemented with multiplayer itself. But remember, multiplayer isn't part of SCS. As far as I'm aware, I don't know if that's changed since it's been a while since I looked. Well, it's definitely getting late now. So we'll be... well, it's 1 hour 43 away, so... might as well use a sleep stop, though, if it comes up. We've only got an hour 38 left. It'll probably still be like this when we arrive. Stop, but do they have any rest areas? Let's have a look. I might use this.
Rerouting.
Yes, there is. Might as well use the time we've got. And we're at 985,000. That's the most I've had in ages. We'll have a nice early morning drop off.
exit right. Exit right.
Nice straight section of road, so it won't take too long to get. They're already down to the last hour. I have no idea. We'll have to look at the mods afterwards. I didn't even realise I had a mod for the Renault engine anyway, but clearly I have, because it sounds a bit meaty. Yeah, when we pull up, remind me, and I'll have a quick look.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
I quite like the sound of this Renault. I is impressed. Any better than standard, that's for sure, I think. If this is the standard mod, I'll be surprised.
At the roundabout, take the third exit. Exit now. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Battery low.
Battery low. The headset's not lasting a long time anymore.
You have arrived at your destination.
Battery's dying.
Your
on
route
it
guidance
quickly.
is now finished.
But then I've had this particular headset I've probably had over 3-4 years now. This is going to be a little tight, isn't it? Oops. So far back I can barely see. Oops. To use a little bit more accelerator. Just inside. I like it. Uh-oh, hold on. We don't do that, do we? It's our own trailer. Shit. Just gonna do that. That's what we do. Forgot we changed to our own trailer. You don't have to unhook it. Damage penalty. Oh, we ended up getting damage. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. It's only 151 points and 3 grand. We still get 60 odd, which is nice. So we said we'll have a look at those mods, didn't we? So let's do profile. Got ourselves a cool million. Mod manager. Oh, there we are. Renault T-Range engine sound. Must have had that for a while then, because that's, I know I've had that in there because those white ones have been there for a while. So we got a DAF, Acros, MAN, Volvo, Renault T. I've got Scania there, but they're all by that crunchy bum. Don't know how you pronounce his name. Rauschbaum or something, I don't know. Anyway, I just call him Crunchy Bum because it's the easiest way. Either way, I'm sure this guy's got his own YouTube channel, and you can hit his channel and he's got links to all his mods, so you can just download then and put them in. That's pretty much what I did, if I remember correctly. Some of them are enabled, some of them are not, and that's basically it. Whilst we're here, is there anything worth taking off? I don't know if the sports pack sound is working or not. Some of them are. I don't know whether to take it off and see what happens. Got the classic cars there working because I can see them. I've seen 1 or 2 of them. I don't know if it's the Asphalt 8 pack that's working or this one. Maybe if I take that off and see what happens. Not that we're going to continue. I'm going to leave it there anyway because it's gone past lunchtime for me and I'm rather hungry. So I am going to leave it there. I'm going to grab me some food. I may be back later and do some more streaming. I don't know if it will be ETS or maybe something else completely different. Maybe some Dirt Rally or something. If you want to see more, hit the old like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. So take care, everyone. Bye for now.